Make sure stream gets up live. Oh, there we go. Looks like we're going. There's the alert. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. It's been a brief minute since I streamed last. I think it's been, what, 2 weeks since we built my starter base and stuff? And pull up the game. But yeah, a lot has happened since that brief starter stream. We're doing something a little bit different today. We're not building like a traditional pretty house. We're going to be trying to do some redstone stuff, which I've already done a little bit this season, just off camera. I might show you those endeavors before we really get started. There we go. Here, and I can hide the tutorial for now as well. So this is what our landscape is going to look like for the majority of today. I got the materials already prepped, ready to go, but first I'd like to show off some of the things I've been working on. End fight happened. We have shulkers and stuff. I have shiny elytra. I also got a trident from trial chambering with Royal and Ivan, I believe. Yeah. It's been mostly how I've been getting around, given that rockets are paid for. We don't have like a communal rocket cloud like we did last season. But yeah, I'm going to be building the aforementioned Trident farm just over here. I wanted it to be far enough away that A, the farm would work, and B, far enough away that it wouldn't be in anyone's eyesight or get in the way of some of the land claims that are here. Because I think we have, what, 1, 2, 3 people living just on this beach. But it's also just the closest beach to spawn. So yeah. A brief tour of spawn. I believe the railroad is functioning at this point. We have 2 redstone shops. The wood shop is up. I don't remember what was here. I don't remember what was here last time I was live. But let's show you some of the farms that I've put up recently, with a fair bit of help, mind you. Over here by the desert temple is where me and Kavuli made a slime farm, and it's not great. I think the rates would be better if I yeah. I've converted this. It doesn't auto craft, but something. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah. So not great rates, but enough for personal use. If I ever want this to be more industrial, I'll either move it to a place where I can include multiple slime chunks in the farm, or either there's a couple ways I could improve the rates. I could dig out this entire top area. I could add a second trough over here. Or I could move it to a spot where there are multiple slime chunks and get essentially double the spawn. I might end up doing that just because I want to sell them in my shop at some point. But I think for now this is fine. I think Floop also has a slime shop somewhere, which makes sense. She does have the redstone shop on the server, or a redstone shop on the server. But, my shop this season is going to be a junk shop, and I want everything to, how you say, I want to have a very large variety being sold there. Oh, can't hear music. Shoot. Let's turn that up a little bit. Make sure it's set correctly. Is that better? I can also turn my mic down a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna go with that for now. Let me know if I need to... Is it set up correct? There's nothing. Oh wait, is it... That might be the problem. Because the stream only picks up track 1, I believe. There we go. Okay. Yep. I had it set up for recording, and it was not. Alright. How's the level, though? Too loud? Too quiet? It's maybe a bit loud now? Okay. Turn that back down, then. Okay. We'll go with that for now. Yeah, cool. Cool. Alright. So, yeah, that's the slime farm. Let's see... What else? Let's go to the nether next. Because I have 2 farms in there. There it is. Over here is the guest farm that I actually made with Ivano. Varner Marty. Vanya Mortis. There we go. Use his actual tag. Damn. We used this to create the dragon fight, and it's becoming a makeshift gunpowder farm as well. Gunpowder, gas tiers. I assume this will be... That is you! I assume this will be... Oh. My main way of getting happy gas and stuff. And it's a very productive farm, all things considered. Got the little AFK platform up here. You gotta be a little careful coming down from the ladder, because if you don't, you have a possibility of blowing up the farm. I don't think there's really a way around that, but I do think it's funny. And over here is the farm I made just yesterday, or maybe a couple days ago. This is the Froglight farm, that I believe is also producing pretty okay. Okay. No complaints. And similarly, again, personal use for both me and Ember, and we might be selling them as well. I know we've already sold like a whole shulker of them to Robot. But yeah. Very fun, very cool. And there's one more, but it's all the way back by Time Cola's base. We have a cave spider spawner farm that again made with cola. I've had a lot of friends helping me. what's the going rate for the frog lights? We sold a shulker of all 3 colors to Robot Cookie for, I think, 32 diamonds. But that's pre-shop rates. I know that Ember plans on setting up a little booth or something for him. Not bad, yeah. Alright. Let's quit dilly-dallying and get to the drown farm. It might be... It's over here, right? Where's my little pillar? There's my little pillar. Okay. I'm following a tutorial by JC Plays. And in fact, I can pull up a little overlay here of the tutorial because I'll probably have to reference back and forth. But, yeah, I think let's go ahead and get started, eh? Let's get some of this. Probably won't need the axe much. Let's get some water too, because why the hell not? Alright. It should be set up that you can also hear the tutorial in the corner here. Okay. 130 blocks up from where I'm at is... I don't feel like counting. Let's... 130 blocks plus my Y level is... Calculator. $193. Let's go ahead and aim for that. Yeah. I mostly want to make a drowned farm because I need nautilus shells in particular. I need to have a fair amount of conduits, and I'm not gonna just, like, search the oceans at night, every night for 12 days. I'm just gonna make a farm for it. And I, personally, yeah. Personally, I also have been thinking about trying to sell them, if I can get enough of them. Though I'm keeping my expectations low. I've never had good luck with farm rates in particular. Again, Slime Farm Exhibit B, but Exhibit A was that fuck-ass squid farm on Season 1. Fully tried my best, and I could not get the rates well enough because I didn't really have time to drain time or patience, frankly. Yeah, it should also give me... Is that 90? Yep. 193. Should also give me tridents and such, which would also be useful for selling, because I don't think anyone's planning on making a farm like that this season. I'm very excited. Or it just means that also I can have actually 2 tridents, which I've never done before. Okay. Platform. Okay. Let's do that real quick. Um. Kerplunk. Yeah. Let's see. Ladders, ladders, ladders. I might replace this later with like a bubble column or something, because I hate ladders. I think they're very, very annoying to have to climb up all the time. But I mean, I also have a Elytra now, so the likelihood of me even needing to use it is low. But I don't know. I find ladders a little bit archaic. And maybe it's just because I've had to do a couple of these now. But you gotta get up to your farm somehow. Dolphins gotta get their gas somewhere. Pillars gotta get their ladders somewhere. Cue the inspirational music. Okay. And one extra short. What? Okay. So then I need those. Cool. And I'm not climbing up that ladder again. Actually, can I land on that? Survey says probably no. Nope. Come on, man, I'm getting flashbacks. There we go. Need a 3x3... Sorry, 3x4 platform. Okay, and then... Let's do... chest and hopper like so. Correct. Hopper's on the other side, but I can fix that. Yep. Okay. Oh, right, glass. I made some before, starting, but I completely forgot. Okay. So, a couple more to the task list. Move this over. Let's see. Need... Get rid of those. 2, 3. There's 4. Stair. And then over here will be glass. And that will be the killing chamber. I have a feeling that the glass is actually quite optional, but I want to see when things are spawning. So let's go. Did I actually collect it, or did I just clean forget it entirely? Clean forgot it entirely. Okay. Let's go back. Need to sleep anyway, it would appear. Another reason I really want to build this farm is actually as a short favor to my good friend Odie. Not to put him on blast, but their computer is kind of shit. And it means that she can't actually go into the end or travel through any dimension, so she can't use the Nether hub either. Otherwise her game will just crash every single time. So I'm trying to give her a better XP farm than the one that's over there, the skeleton spawner. I'm not sure how much XP drops from drowned, but I have to assume it's more than a skeleton. I don't think I want anyone taking the drops from the farm, but I, in general, don't care if people use it for XP. But that's why I didn't put it out in the middle of nowhere. What am I here for? Glass. Cool. Yeah. If it weren't for that, I would probably make it just out in the middle of nowhere. But and, like, build a portal to it. But I did not feel like doing that. Or more so that it would just not be practical. It wouldn't fix any of those issues. There we go. And let's see. Get up here. We need to build 19 up, I believe is what it said. Yep. 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Cool. Oh, yeah. Probably gonna take a fair bit of fall damage doing this, but nothing that I'm unfamiliar with. I'll also probably need to go down for more stone. No, that's not how that math works out. We're fine. I should probably keep the 2 boxes full of actually useful materials on me and not, you know, these 2 shulkers completely empty. They have nothing in them. Nothing of use. I gotta go down to actually get the stuff that I'll need for up here. There we go. Let's get up here. Cool. Maybe not. Too low. Ha 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 ha. Okay. What next, mighty tutorial man? Okay, we guessed into that. Okay. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So staircase 10 blocks up is what I hear. Three. Couple more. That's right. Okay. And I have a feeling he's just gonna want us to do it on all sides, correct? Yep. Cool. And then fill in the outline. Okay. Let's do that. Oh, ran out of stone. Okay. Do I have some? Yes. Yes! Again, courtesy of the Drowned Farm. Digging out a giant pit gets you a lot of stone. Who would have thunk it? I've not been counting. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Sure. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Cool. So it's not counting for that one. Damn it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. Here. I'm at 226. Just memorize that. I'm gonna try and use entirely just stone blocks because, you know, it's always gonna be a little bit of an eyesore, but if I can make it less of an eyesore, I think that would be nice. And sometimes just adding a little bit of consistency is all it needs. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll try and come back and create an actual build with it. I'm not sure what I would do, though. Something this tall. I can build an even bigger, better spire. I'm not gonna do that. But, like, this is a farm. That's what a bunch of these oak leaves are for. Or mangrove leaves, whatever. Is to make the farm darker. I have watched this tutorial once to make sure it didn't have anything that would be massively outside my reach, aka bunch of nether roses. Or wither roses, sorry. So theoretically putting up like actual decorative walls and making it look a little prettier shouldn't affect it that bad. Okay, that's 1/4 of the funnel done. I need Swift Sneak, man. Desperately need to go Ancient City raiding. I have not done one in this world yet. I haven't done a couple things in this world that I really want to. I still want to lock myself in the Nether. I feel like I keep saying that, but it's true. That'll probably be an episode. Speaking of episodes, my season 2 episode should be coming out fairly soon-ish. As in, it won't take me another, like, 3 to 6 months to produce. It won't be another Finding Ringo. But it's coming together pretty smoothly with a bunch of, not day 1, but like day 2 footage type beat. We're over a month into the server now, which I find kinda crazy. I feel like we've made like the right amount of progress though. We've got wings now, we've got shulkers, and industry is starting up, both in making self-sufficient farms and shops and things of the like. I have a feeling people are gonna start transitioning to A, the minigames district, and B, their base plans. I know that Iron Ember's already started expanding his base a little bit. I want to get the cargo port up first, but the rig is not far behind that. If I have time today, I might go ahead and switch to a creative world, and we might start concepting for the cargo port, because I admittedly have not done that yet. Get some more stone in here. I think he hurts from shifting. Although I guess it wouldn't really matter if I fell. Ground's full of water, I have wings. And the platform at this point is pretty big. But yeah. I'm hopeful that this will be a better source of overworld XP. Because also sometimes I just don't want to go into the Nether or the End to get XP and stuff. Is it more efficient? Yeah, but sometimes literally the walk over is more than like the time it takes to actually get the XP. I wish there was also a more consistent way to get things like Nautilus shells and Hearts of the Sea. I get the entire point is that they're supposed to be rare, but I do think that if they were even just slightly more commonplace, we'd have a lot more like water-based type builds. And I think that would be really cool. I wish the same thing about sponges. I wish you could get sponges another way. Like, honestly, I'd take trading for them. Like, with wandering traders, I think would be fun. Even if they only gave you, like, I'd say, like, 16. Because I know you can get, like... What's the max from a monument? 32? I'm pretty sure. You can get a lot from monuments. And to be fair, monuments are pretty easy once you have potions set up. But I don't know. I think it could be interesting to have multiple ways. And also, I don't like monument raiding. It's deeply annoying. As soon as I get a potion set up, though, that's probably going to be the first thing I do. Because a big part of my base plans is also making farms underwater, essentially. I'm going to be making a bunch of various fish builds and putting my farms inside them. So I'll need to clear out water somehow. Yeah, I'm going to need more stone, aren't I? Do I have more in my shulkers up here? A stack more. That's going to be enough, though. These 2 layers. Finishing up the last ring of the funnel here. Slowly but surely. There we go. Cool. It looks kind of sick, actually. I don't hate the aesthetics of that. Big, ominous triangle. What's next, tutorial man? There we go. I will probably need more stone for this part. Okay. It's a fair bit of the checklist. Busy want after the water. Okay. Okay. Alright. Let's start with that and get back to it. I will probably need more stone for this part, just objectively. I don't think the ring of this is 33 blocks. Yeah, definitely not. How far can we get? Not even halfway. Okay. That's fine. I should have a fair bit more stone at my base. If not, we can switch to cobble. I just kinda don't want to. I want my farm to be, not pretty. It's not going to be pretty, but I don't want it to be an eyesore. Alright, where is stone? Yes, stone. I think there's even more. Oh, no, it's all cobble. Okay. Such is the way. Let's just take all that's in here and I'll bring some of that as well as a backup store. Take off this way. I don't know where my boat went, by the way. I lost Old Michigan somewhere. I'm not entirely sure where. There we go. There she is, Miss America. Looks vaguely cursed. I am definitely gonna change this farm a little bit, make it look not as horrible. And then infinite water source. So I'm sure honestly you can make one just about anywhere, but we'll do it here because it's what JC Plays told us to. Oh, and let's not forget the sign. Plunk. Cool. It might be helpful to grab a couple more buckets, come to think of it. I feel like the water's flowing weirdly, but I don't know, that's fine. Alright. I think I need more buckets. Already kind of sick of walking back and forth. Alright. Now here's the question of where did I put them? Ah, there. I put them here. Okay. Snow back in here. And let's water it up. Because I'm not gonna go back and forth on the water source. At least not constantly, like I had to there. Cool. Wonderful. Waterful. Ha 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 ha. think, yep, those ones got a little bit messed up. Did these in a row not become infinite water sources because they're flowing down? Because if that's how, whoa, because if that's how that works, that's kind of weird. But it seems like that would be the case. Too quick. Let's go ahead and put some of this stuff in here so I can hold on to my buckets. There we go. Trying not to get funneled here. As I proceed to get funneled. Alright. My light was also about to break. That's okay. Okay, yeah. The water definitely doesn't like being missing a section. Don't I have... Didn't I have more buckets in this? Okay. Oh. Broke it again. There we go. You gotta give it, like, at least a second. I can't just spam it. Alright. It always concerns me when I do these things and then things don't, like, start spawning in it. But also, I'm standing right here, and mobs won't spawn that close to me. So I maintain hope. Alright. One last round of bucketing. Again, still kind of fucking with the aesthetics of ground farm. Like, that's kind of just cool looking. Should I do a tier list on the farms just based on how cool they look? top of the line, this one. That's not true. I'm sure there's way cooler farms. I think honestly a sugarcane farm is probably more cool looking. I think if you know like literally jack zero about redstone, a sugarcane farm looks pretty impressive. Ender grinders are also pretty cool, I think. I think I just like big, like, tall looking things. Whoa, lagging a little bit there. Okay, looks like I'm missing 2 more buckets. Cool. And thus it looks like everything is set correctly. Which means next step is the slabs, correct? Or I think technically the next step was the water source, but that can stay for a minute. It's fine. Oh. Hello. You want to get farmed? Oh, nope, it just pierced him. Okay. Obliterated that guy. I'm a little worried I built this too close to the landmass, but the tutorial said it only had to be 130 blocks away from any island, from any land. But I think this definitely is. But again, I feel concerned about it. There's always a bit of concern in building a farm that it's not gonna work. Even when it should. There's no reason it shouldn't work. Okay. I think that was the point in the tutorial we got. Let's go ahead and see what's next. Speak. Okay. So I assume the same thing. Okay. So we're almost done, chat. That feels quick. How long have I been streaming? It's only been an hour? Wow. Moves quick, don't it? Now, I assume mangrove I assume mangrove leaves will work just as well. But there's no but to that sentence. I'm just gonna use mangrove. I spent like 10 diamonds at a robot shop today getting these leaves because I didn't want to go mine my own. I thought it would take too long, and I have a suspicion that I'd be correct. Alright. Let's see. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now question, will this despawn without wood? Or is that literally just naturally spawned? Like, does it keep track if it's placed? I hope so. I assume so. Yeah, it's gotta work like that, because otherwise how would I do the oasis leaves? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Okay. Cool. I have half a mind to do the other corners as well, just to make the guide process a little easier, but I'm not sure how necessary that is. Nope. There we go. Nope. I'm gonna turn on toggle sneak. Sometimes you gotta know when your fingers are just tired. Need to go a little further. more block to do it? Hey, perfect. Same thing on the other side. Yeah. I would like to put more farms in my rig and stuff. And like, I think I'll already be putting like my, oh, I think I'm a little far. I think it's this block in line with. Like I think I'm already gonna put my iron farm somewhere within the rig, like maybe in one of the legs or something. But I wish I could incorporate things like the Stroud farm and stuff into the rig. And have it be a semi-functional build as well. But alas, for certain farms to work, they need certain conditions. Like in particular, being up by world height. Okay. I think that's the outline done. It's just a matter of filling this thing in. Which is probably going to take a while. Alright. I think it's time for a change in music, chat. What are we thinking for jams? I want something a little more upbeat than Yellow Cherry Jam. Here. Let's see what... Here's Heller at Midnight. Yeah. A little more upbeat. Let's go ahead and try dividing it into sections. At the very least, getting it just across here. rain. Yeah. This is gonna be pretty epic. Maybe not as epic as that fall damage, Jesus. I'm not gonna worry about stray blocks for now. I'll go back and fill those in a second. Can mobs spawn on leaves? Question mark. Do I need to spawn proof this as well? I have a feeling probably not. If they thought to put slabs on that rim there, they wouldn't let it spawn. And something that also counted as an air block. If that's truly how this farm works. The dim part spawning anything? Looks like maybe not. I'm curious why this barrier's $6 bigger than the actual one is. It may be to ensure that everything is fully shrouded. Like, do shadows make it so that some parts are lit up more than others? That would make sense. I'm gonna go with that explanation. I'm going to live in blissful ignorance. Well, if I said I wasn't gonna worry about stragglers and then immediately worry about stragglers. It's fine. Uh-oh. That's not all of my leaves, is it? No. I say. Alright. Back up top here. Whoa. I've gotten a fair bit better at flying since the Elytra course in Season 1. Basically ended up just a practice court. Here, I should probably also take off my shield. So that way the only thing you can do is place. Sweet. Looks like we're maybe half of the way done. This couple lines in the tutorial does not prepare you for how long this will be. I mean, hey, a good thing about this project though is if I lose any material, it'll be waiting for me. It's just going straight into that funnel. See, all the way here. Wood. I'm curious to see if we'll have any ground waiting for us when we get down there. I kind of doubt it, because again, I think I'm too close. But I think that would be cool. I know it's also like a certain, only a certain % chance that they spawn with nautilus shells or tridents. So I'm not expecting the rates to be crazy. But I think honestly having a farm for these items at all is going to be very helpful in the long run. This might also be the first farm where I really commit to downloading an auto-clicker. so I can fully AFK. How's the farm going? Very well. The bulk of it is done. I just need to add on this leaf roof to make sure that, oh, I have toggle shift on, to make sure that the farm stays dark enough to have drowned spawns. But other than that, the actual form of it's done. So we're finishing up here. Yeah. Got a bunch of leaves. I bought all of them from Robot. I didn't feel like collecting them. Gave Robot like 10 diamonds for these leaves. It's also been raining for a while. Does it just keep going until you sleep? Don't put past it. I like Minecraft Rain. I know a lot of people don't. Actually, I know a lot of streamers don't because of bitrate reasons. But I find it quite cozy. Especially since I've put on a lot of ambiance mods and such. Ah! I tripped. Oh yeah. One corner left. What could I build that would incorporate these leaves, maybe? Again, I'm not sold on actually building a structure over here. I'm covering this up a little bit. But I'm also not opposed. Because I don't think darkness will really be a neg on this farm. It would also it would have to be a pretty big structure as well. Everything I'm thinking of is a multiple month project, and I'm not sure if I want to commit that sort of time. I could be putting into some of my more urgent plans this season. I don't want to get to, like last season, get to the end and be like, oh, well I had all these plans, I guess I can do the main structure bit and nothing else. I say that like the Oasis wasn't fully finished. It was. It's just I did have other plans and I didn't get to them. Such. And I don't want to do that again this season by getting distracted by decorating a farm that's purposefully far enough away that people won't see it unless they're heading that specific direction. But with that, farm is done. Look at my funny looking funnel. Look at my leaf funnel. Very cool. Alright, time to turn off toggle shift. That is going to drive me crazy. Oh, gotta grab my shulker. Alright. Does the tutorial cite anything else? Check. 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 Which I do have loading 3 now. I love the idea of just punching them. Wonderful. Wonderful. What are the leaves for? They make, leaves still count as sky blocks? I'm just echoing what the guy said. They still count as air blocks, but they cast a shadow, so you can get a dark area while still having a open air sky for your rates. So it's almost like it's simulating, like, night. Finally? Sent that ages ago. Well, look, I was watching the video. Yeah, let's stand down here for a second and see how long it takes for something to spawn. It would also be hilarious if something simply didn't. It should be... Bad streamer doesn't read chat. Did you send something else? For shame, it was pre-video. You were still placing leaves. Oh my god. Whatever. Alright. I'm not sure how long it is supposed to take. But, I think I might just end stream here and AFK overnight. Or should I wait until and get at least one drowned spawn? I should wait to get a drowned spawn. Gonna remove the couple extra whatever. Ooh. Screenshots? No. There we go. I'm so impatient. Come on, man. Alright. Well. I suppose we will see if we get anything then. But I think for now, I'm going to go ahead and end stream. Kind of a short stream today, only an hour 30, but you know, I feel like I should probably get at least one of my early game farms on camera in some way. Thank y'all for tuning in for today. Mostly Varner Gardis, Vidus Midus. And I will see y'all another time, and I'll let y'all know. Tell you what, next time we stream, I will check in on the drowned farm and see what the rates are and all that. But yeah, I will see y'all another time. You just got here. Well, robot, don't end. Okay, do you want to see the farm, robot, before I log off? I can show you the farm. Here we have it. This is the drowned farm. Go up here. This is the funnel that they're supposed to spawn in. It does not seem like they are, though, which is maddening. Got a leaf roof here, so make sure that it stays dark, and then a kill collection chamber up here. If I can catch the ladder, what's happening? Hello? There we go. Jeez. Haven't gotten any spawns yet, but yeah, I was gonna log off just to AFK it. But yeah. Pretty simple farm. It's why kind of a short stream. For tridents, copper, yeah, for nautilus shells, I need multiple conduits. So I'm hoping, and I do have a looting sword, I'm hoping that they drop a lot of them, because I'll need like at least 3. Ideally more, and I do also want to try and sell them. Copper and tridents is just a bonus, though. I will probably sell tridents. Don't need looting for shells? Well, I have looting anyway. Looting's good to have. His tridents, yep. I also learned a trick the other day, that if you throw a nautilus shell at a... Yay, okay, bye. If you throw a nautilus shell at a drowned that has a trident, it will automatically drop the trident. It will always prioritize the shells for some reason. So if you have a nautilus shell that you don't mind losing, you can just throw it at a trident with the... Yeah. You can just throw it at a trident drowned and they'll pick it up. A little less of a annoying method. Very cool. But yeah. I'm gonna sit here and hopefully let this run. Now that I have shown the farm to the dear Robor Cookie. Can I watch you AFK now? No. uh, See y'all later. Bye.